this is going to be a long video, and one that might piss me off. You read the title and you saw the thumbnail. This is Seb's intro. Why am I doing his intro? Let me start over. It's almost the big 2026, and I still see people debating this when it isn't even close, so I'm just going to set the record straight and try and finally get rid of this debate. So just a quick reminder, a lot of stuff that will be covered in this video will draw back to a video I previously did debunking my friend Seb's take on this, so I'll just leave this as a reminder. This video will be split into 3 sections: base Obanai scaling, marked Giyu scaling, and how the fight will go. Base Obanai's feats are really complex, so we'll just cover him first. And his Muzan feats are iffy, but we'll just cover Nakime first. Nakime is able to outpace Obanai. She's also able to outpace MITSURI, who's upper 4 level. So Nakime's reaction speed should just be above MITSURI and Obanai. Also find the whole MITSURI narrative just to be inconsistent for Obanai, just because the fact you can just argue a suppressed MITSURI existed and she's doubtful in her capabilities. Now we are going to move on to his Muzan feats. Base Obanai, before the Infinity Castle exploded, was able to evade arm whips from second drug Muzan, who's slightly above Akaza in speed in terms of outpacing. Not really a blitz tier, since he can't really consistently blitz a marked weakened Tanjiro. The reason I say he can't blitz a marked Tanjiro consistently is because Tanjiro is still able to avoid his attacks to a degree, even if he has to push Giyu out of the way of the attack, and also the fact he can't really perceive them. He can also use precognition to smell the attack. This feat for base Obanai can't really be used anyway, since it really just doesn't make sense to use it, since this is travel speed feat, and travel speed doesn't equal to your combat speed under any circumstance. And I've already said this in my Tengen scaling for the Hashira video, so I'm not going to repeat it again. Also, Obanai just consistently outperforms MITSURI in the Muzan fight, which just upscale Obanai further to upper 4 level. So overall, in my opinion, base Obanai would scale to high upper 4 level. Now it's time to scale marked Giyu. Marked Giyu scaling is just really simple. He's just relative to Upper Moon 3 on a high-end level, and he only does bad later on because of the stamina differences. Tanjiro even notes a human stamina is nowhere near a demon's, and even with Muzan feats, Giyu should react to Muzan's whips, which are slightly faster than Akaza's attacks, so... And it's not like Giyu got the unscathed, so he got his shoulder injured, so he should be near Akaza level overall. I'm gonna debunk panels of people saying Giyu is relative to Obanai in this instance, since there are many panels showing Giyu and Obanai being at the same speed, when there's factors they don't really consider. First factor people don't take into consideration is the coordination of the two of them, since for example Marked Gyome and Sanemi were able to coordinate attacks against Kokushibo, which took timing, precision and skill in order to do the feats they did. For Obanai and Giyu's case, Giyu was still nerfed by the poison, despite the rest he got from fighting Akaza, and Obanai came to the fight basically full health. So, obviously someone who has like 100 HP is going to do way better in a fight with someone like 50 HP or something like that. Now, as for the winner of this debate, Giyu low diffs. Obanai has worse scaling and feats, so yeah, like and subscribe, I'll see you next time.